what is up everybody, Chuck here, and welcome to today's Pokemon Go video. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic weekend. We're going to be counting down the top 5 funniest sightings of the week. But before we do that, I actually have a Grand Bull right here that I need to catch. 1246 CP, not too bad. Now what we're going to be doing from now on in all future top 5s and top 10s is I'm going to be using an Incense throughout the entire video, which basically means that during the video I'm going to have random Pokemon popping up and I want you guys to leave your predictions as to what Pokemon will spawn. Now, normally it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to record a video, so we'll probably have about 3 to 4 to 5 Pokemon spawn off of our instance every time. Here we go, we're gonna pop it. Come on, come on. Okay, there is actually no way that this just happened. I don't know if you can see this, hold on. The Pokemon I just caught was a Gramble. The Pokemon that just spawned off of our instance is a Gramble. I'm not kidding. The last Pokemon I caught was a Gramble at 215. It is now 217. Okay, hopefully we're still in focus here. I gotta catch this Gramble before it disappears. Okay, so maybe I should have actually tried to catch the Granbull before showing you that one had just spawned in, because it's gone. Anyway, leave your predictions for what you think is going to spawn. I can't believe it just disappeared. Let's kick this countdown off at number 5 with a couple Pokemon that just don't seem right. First one from Dylan, and it's a Jolteon that is 0.6 meters, about 2 feet tall, and its weight is exactly 0 kilograms. Now, I know weight and height are kind of random in this game. I could understand 0.01, but 0? In order for me to turn my cat into 0 kilograms, I would probably have to, like, burn her. I don't even know. But we also have Jack's Dragonite right here, and it weighs 0.01 kilograms. Now, last episode, I made the mistake of saying that that was 1 gram. It's actually 10 grams, which is way more. But really, to put it into perspective, it weighs about as much as the back of the Pokemon Go Plus clip. This is a Dragonite, but just 6 feet tall. So my height, but weighs this much. I weigh a lot closer to a Snorlax than I do to this 0.01 kilogram Dragonite. On to number 4. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have actually seen the Human Centipede. Now, stop right there. If you haven't seen it, do not search it up. Please just do not Google it. Whatever you do, don't. If you have seen it, you'll appreciate this. Sent in by Dom on Instagram, and it is 3 peculiarly placed Slowpokes right behind each other. As you can see, their heads are in the ones in front of its, but never mind. You get the point. On to number 3. Now, number 3 is just perfect, and the reason it's in this countdown is because it's so incredibly rare, but also so terrible that it just makes it funny. Quick Incense check, we have nothing yet, don't worry. This was sent in by Uz on Instagram, or Ooze, or Yuz, or Ooze, or I don't know. But here it is. He was lucky enough to have a Dragonite spawn off of his Incense, which he also happened to be at a lure, but there's a pink circle underneath, which means it came from his Incense. But what makes this so great, and also so awful, but also really, really funny, is that its CP was 2656. Hold up, we have a Rattata. CP is probably not 2600, it's actually 305. Not bad. But what makes it funny is the fact that it ran. Uz, I am so sorry, but to have an almost 3000 CP Dragonite spawn off of your Incense, you've got to have some bad luck, right? Now, moving on to number 2, we've got a couple sightings sent in by Jay and Mike, and they both feature a little bit of father-son action. First up from Jay, we've got a Rhydon and a Rhyhorn, and there's really not much to say about this. I mean, technically, that could be mother and daughter, or mother and son, or father and daughter. Any way you put it, it's bad. But even worse than that is this one sent in by Mike of a Typhlosion and a Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil's even got his eyes closed. Quick, before anything else, before you take your next breath, just go below this video and leave a comment leaving your thoughts and prayers for poor Cyndaquil and Rhyhorn. It's terrible. By the way, if your parents do anything that looks similar to this to you, call this number. But moving on to number 1, we have 2 of probably the weirdest PokeStops I've ever seen from Pokemon Go. Now, they don't have anything to do with Pokemon, they're just weird. I'm going to show you 2 of them, but the first one is so bad that if you're under the age of probably like 12, you should close your eyes. First one from Frankie, and it is literally a mannequin peeing. It is just a stone statue of a little boy peeing. Who thought that would be a good idea? But this is the one that you need to close your eyes. Parents, if you're watching this and you have children, just go ahead and cover their eyes right here. If you're under the age of 13, just I also realized that this is the same person who sent in number 3, so I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hopefully I'm getting it right. He had to encounter this one. This PokéStop, you may be looking at it like, oh, that's a really cool design. Some hot dogs are stringing down the side of the building. Until you look a little bit closer and see that this is probably the most perverted building on planet Earth. So if any of you guys know where this is, don't tell anybody, just avoid. There's a man with something that goes all the way up the building, and there's also some animals in the middle. I don't know what's going on here, but congratulations, Uz and Frankie. You guys are the winners this week. I appreciate everybody who sent in your funny sightings. If you've got anything funny, weird glitches, or weird Pokemon, or weird PokeStops, or send it to my Instagram and Twitter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Our latest spawn from our Incense was a beautiful Rattata. But I'm still shocked I got that Grand Bull 2 minutes after catching another one. What? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. If you're not new here, make sure you turn your notifications on so you never miss an upload and you join the notification squad. I love you all. Take it easy.